Welcome to YOLO, Texas. I'm Erin Carreno, born and raised in the beautiful Lone Star State. Ride shotgun with me as we visit breathtaking views. This place is unbelievable. Check out heart-racing attractions and taste mouth-watering foods that only this great state has to offer. You see the smile? That is good. Bravo. Why, you ask? Well, to simply put it, YOLO! You only live once, Texas. Hey y'all, welcome to YOLO, Texas, your go-to guide for things to do and places to see in the great state of Texas. I'm your host, AC, and for our first excursion, we're headed to New Braunfels to check out a spot that's become a little slice of perfection. Let's check it out. New Braunfels is a gateway to the Texas Hill Country and has grown quickly over the last few years as its reputation has grown as a great place to work, play, and do business. And it's that last one, a good old-fashioned small-town business that brings me here today, 2Tarts Bakery. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of great bakeries in Texas, but this one is something special. It's like if I close my eyes and pictured the perfect bakery and open them, this would be it. Opened in 2010 by sisters Ashley and April, it's a small family-run business that's a testament to hard work, creativity, and a commitment to the craft of deliciousness. Please just give us a little bit of a background of this place. Where did y'all get started baking, and then how did 2Tarts become?
Well, I mean, I think we were kind of started baking when we were children in our kitchen. I went to culinary school. Early on, I knew I always wanted to bake. April went to art school. She kind of wrangled me in 2009. Yep. She said, I don't want to work at Hooters. That's a quote. Let's just like do this. Let's open a bakery. And here we are.
So what makes 2Tarts stand out? Because this place, when you walk in, you just feel, it's a special feeling.
We pride ourselves on making amazing food from scratch, using all natural ingredients, using non-bleached, non-bromated flour, using real butter, honey from Gretchen Bee Ranch, and milk from Milk King out of Waco. And when we told people we use real butter, they looked at us like we were crazy.
Yeah, really? It's really expensive.
After all this talk about real butter and natural ingredients, I was ready to dig in.
So we brought you an assortment of different things to try that are probably our most popular items here in the bakery.
The pumpkin pie with the little tart thing here going on. Sorry, I'm not the food expert here, so I'm gonna say food thing.
Yeah, just use your hands.
I was trying to be ladylike about it, but here we go. That is Thanksgiving plus something else right there. Okay, so you said churro and my eyes lit up. Got a churro right here, so we'll try it.
So good. Yeah.
Okay, so you did say this red velvet cake is something very special to the family.
It is it comes out straight out of an old church cookbook from 1962, and it is original red velvet.
And red velvet also happens to be one of my favorite pastries and cakes, so I'm gonna
Cheers.
Cheers, here we go.
That reaction is something that I tell all my employees. I'm like, if something, it's not okay for something just to be okay. It's not okay for it just to be good. Like, it needs to be so good. Like, you can't stop yourself from eating it. And if it has anything less, then it shouldn't be here.
For us, making every aspect of that from scratch is really what makes it so good.
Needless to say, there's a lot to love about 2Tarts, and that gave me an idea. I know I'm nowhere near your level, but do you think maybe I can get a lesson from you? See what it takes?
I think we could definitely get you into Ashley's cookie boot camp and show you the
can handle
ropes.
it.
I'm ready. I'm up for
Just
it.
kidding.
Sugar
I'll
high.
be easy on you.
All right, well, let's go back to the kitchen and try some stuff out.
Perfect.
First off, the way we do a little bit different than a lot of bakeries do. We do a dip.
Okay.
So a dip is this first layer of the icing.
Okay.
And it's royal icing. It takes about a day to dry to this hardness. Depending on the humidity, this is Texas, so if it's like pouring rain and like 200%, it's not gonna dry.
Yeah.
But if it's like a really sunny day, it's gonna dry. That's a fun part about baking, no one tells you, is like the weather is like a whole factor. So you're holding it with like the pads of your fingers, the very, very tips.
Okay.
And then you take your spatula and you just kind of lightly like spread it off to kind of break the icing.
All right. I've made a tamale with my grandma, so we'll see if that helped me any.
Yes. Oh, very good.
Look, y'all.
Oh my goodness, you're great. So we'll go through and usually dip all our trays, and then we come back and start piping. Yes, this is the fun part. And it's a lot of pressure too. That's something I think might be surprising.
Okay, yeah. Didn't know I needed to work out my hands beforehand. Okay. All right.
That's pretty good. That's
Just
awesome.
give me a shout whenever y'all need me to come in.
Seriously. Now is the time for the feathers. So I'm just gonna do the little feathers starting here, and I'm gonna do like a little zigzag. So I'm going a little closer to create like a fatter line. And then I'm just going around. Okay, and so the last is the eyeball.
No pressure.
No pressure, but a lot of pressure at the same time.
That'll do.
Perfect.
That'll do.
That is so
My
cute.
turkey is rolling its eyes at me right now. This is what it should look like, and
Hey.
this is mine rolling its eyes at me saying, why? Okay, yours looks beautiful though.
Thank you so much for letting me show you a little of what we do behind the scenes here.
Thank you for showing us. As it turns out, running a bakery and turning out world-class wedding cakes and cookies isn't as easy as Ashley and April make it look. All right, ladies, thank you so much for having us. You gave us some treats.
Yeah, take some treats for the road. We loved having you today. We hope you enjoyed decorating some cookies and doing a tour of the bakery. And next time you're in New Braunfels, come downtown and see us.
Don't be a stranger.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So next time you're in New Braunfels, make sure to come to 2Tarts because you only live once. See what I did there?
Really good.
2Tarts, live once.
All right.
I'll get out of here before the jokes keep on going. Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Headed to New Braunfels, go to 2tarts.com to check out their extensive menu. Up next, I'll conquer my fears and take a leap of faith as YOLO Texas heads to Skydive San Marcos.
Thomas J. Henry, a lawyer with more than 25 years' experience. A law firm that has resolved tens of thousands of cases for people who have been hurt in accidents. Winner of numerous industry awards and recognized by the nation's top publications. With offices across Texas and over 100 attorneys ready to fight for you. When you've been injured, you deserve the best. Call Thomas J. Henry.
I'm not a girly girl or a sporty girl. I never really thought about what kind of girl I was until we started coming here. Now my dad calls me an island girl. And this is my island.
Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO Texas. So where do you go to get some of the best views in all of Texas? Well, here's a hint. It's more than 13,000 feet up. Yep, we're headed to San Marcos where I'll hop on a plane and finally get the chance to check skydiving off my bucket list. Wish me luck. Opening its doors over 30 years ago, this state-of-the-art center caters to both first-time and experienced skydivers, boasting a massive landing area, spacious classroom, and a shaded spectator area.
Not freaking out.
But before I actually get on the plane, though, I take a brief group training session along with a more in-depth one-on-one with my tandem instructor. And in case you're feeling really brave, solo jumps are allowed after completing a 6-hour course right at the facility. Alrighty, I am here with Vic, my instructor, my partner, my tandem partner here. You have my life in your hands. Let me just ask you, first things first.
Sure.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been skydiving for about 24 years.
That's reassuring, good to know. This is my first time, so what's the process like going, through the instructional, getting suited up, and all the way up to the sky?
We're going to take about 5 minutes to get you into a jumpsuit and a harness, and I'm going to give you a quick set of instructions on what you need to do when we leave the plane.
Good.
The ride altitude is going to last about 10 to 15 minutes. When we get there, by the time we get there, I'll have you completely attached to me. There'll be no doubt in your so-called mind that you can't get away from me.
Okay.
We'll be so closely attached we may have to breathe in tandem. Okay. When it's time to leave the plane, the door's going to come open, some lights are going to turn on, plane's going to slow down a little bit. Cameramen will take their position in the door, and then we'll take our position in the door, and ready, set, out we go.
Okay.
And your duties are pretty simple, just relaxing and have a good time.
Relax.
It isn't for everybody, but it's probably not what you think it is. Just relax, smile, and have fun.
All right, easy peasy. Now we're indoors. You're suited up?
I'm suited up. I'm kind of ready to go. I'm going to put a bigger shirt on. Okay. This is your jumpsuit, Aerin.
All right,
go ahead and
pink.
put that on over your clothes. The zipper does go in front, unlike a wetsuit.
Okay.
Perfect. When we take off, when we get to about 5,000 feet, I want you to look out the window of the airplane and look all the way out as far as you can see. It's Texas. And if you look out the other window, there's more.
We're gonna throw you out a perfect airplane. You nervous? You anxious? How you feeling?
I'm really, really excited, but I know once that door opens, I'm gonna be a little bit nervous, but I'm in good hands.
Anything you want to say before we go?
I love you, Mom and Dad. Alrighty, so we've gone through all the training, all suited up, and I think I'm ready to do this. So here goes nothing. Let's get out there. Peace out. Getting up to altitude takes about 15 to 20 minutes. So to keep my mind off of things, I tried real hard to admire the beauty below. I mean, you really cannot beat this view. But I wasn't up here for the views, and in no time, we were over the jump zone.
Alrighty, here we are about halfway up. How you feeling?
I'm a little nervous to get going. Couple nights in the fun one, and amazing. Oh my God, it's so great. I'm about to be up next. Here we go.
Yeah, we got to get you a little bit higher.
Oh my God.
You ready for this?
Take me higher. Take me
That's right. You might be mentally ready, but physically we're not hooked up all the way.
Okay.
We'll get you hooked up before we
Don't
go.
freak me out, man.
Nice job.
So here we are, safe and sound, back on the ground.
Holy moly, look at my hair.
What do you got to say about that?
Oh my gosh, that 45 seconds we were free falling was amazing. I can't believe, oh my goodness, all the feels. You just rush, can't even speak because that's how I felt. I want to do it again. Then you pull up the parachute. Holy moly, that was amazing.
The excitement from this jump was even more than I imagined. If you ever get a chance to go skydive, I highly recommend you definitely take the jump.
Oh my God, let's do it again! Have a safe one, yeah?
For more about scheduling a YOLO Texas adventure for yourself, go to SkydiveSanMarcos.com. Stick around because after the break, we'll explore a billion-year-old natural wonder that comes with some pretty impressive views. We'll be right back.
Only IHOP can take the latte flavors you love and put them in a pancake. New Latte Lovers Pancakes. Hot off the griddle and starting at just $4.99. There's espresso mocha cream topped with chocolate-covered espresso beans, salted caramel java with coffee-infused butter and drizzled with salted caramel, double vanilla layered with vanilla cream and finished with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. And everyone's favorite, pumpkin spice made with real pumpkin. Starting at just $4.99 for a limited time. Only at IHOP.
Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO Texas. So we all know that Texas has some pretty great places to visit, but once in a while, you check out a spot that really reminds you of how lucky we are to live in such a great state. And that spot just happens to be the beautiful Enchanted Rock. Located just 18 miles north of Fredericksburg, this 1 billion-year-old landmark welcomes over 285,000 guests per year, consisting entirely of pink granite. This massive dome rises an incredible 1,824 feet above sea level and covers over 650 acres, making it a favorite spot for hikers, campers, rock climbers, and even stargazers. Oh my goodness, this place is so beautiful. We are here at Enchanted Rock, and I have to say, the moment you get here, you can just feel the magic that it illumes. Here's a little bit of history for you though. Over 1 billion years ago, that pink granite over there was actually hot magma located 7 miles under the ground. And it was all part of a volcano that never erupted. And one day, all that magma got pushed up, cooled, hardened, and became this gorgeous rock you see today. Pretty cool, huh? And they say the best way to see it is by hiking it, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Let's go. With nearly 11 miles of trails, some say hiking the rock is roughly equivalent to climbing the stairs in a 30 to 40-story building. But all that work definitely pays off through the endless beauty you'll find around every corner. I'm here with Doug, the superintendent here at Enchanted Rock. This place is beautiful and amazing. What are some of the things that people might not know about hiking up here and exploring this rock back behind us?
Well, one of the most important things is it's been around here for Native Americans for over 11,000 years.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of folklore, there's a lot of history about this place that people just really enjoy. Our job is to protect and conserve this place to keep Texas wild things wild and make sure that it's here for future generations.
Yes, and you said you do close that capacity, so make sure you tune in to y'all's Facebook page, y'all's Twitter accounts, because I know y'all do keep that up to date.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Cannot wait to get our hike on.
Alrighty.
Next up, it was time to scale this massive rock for myself. Make sure you stretch at home, kids.
So we're approaching one of the first larger vernal pools. We can expect to find fairy shrimp.
Oh, I see some.
Isn't that amazing? They're such tiny, tiny little creatures. And they truly are amazing. And more greenery. And some pretty amazing plant islands.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
And we are so close to the summit.
Hello, little plate.
If we have made it to this brass marker, we have definitely made it to the summit.
It's hard to actually describe how truly enchanting this place is. It just kind of draws you in and makes you feel completely at peace, which is why I'm going to sit here a little while longer and enjoy this amazing view. Want to check out Enchanted Rock for yourself? Visit the link below to learn more. Next up, we're headed to Fredericksburg to a burger oasis you'll need to see to believe. We'll be right back.
On average, 37,000 people die in auto accidents each year. That's more than 100 deaths every day. Speeding, drunk driving, and distracted driving are the biggest culprits. If you were hurt in an auto accident, we can help. Thomas J. Henry has been handling accident cases for more than 25 years. Call now. Our attorneys are available for you 24/7, nights and weekends.
I'm not a girly girl. Or a sporty girl. I never really thought about what kind of girl I was. Until we started coming here. Now my dad calls me an island girl. And this is my island.
Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO Texas. Next up, we're headed to the Hill Country to visit a remote piece of paradise that's serving up some of the best burgers in all of Texas. So come along as we make our way to the very famous Alamo Springs Cafe.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing well, how are you?
Not too bad, not too bad.
So we're in front of Alamo Springs Cafe. Tell me, please, what makes this place so special? Why do people come out here?
So as you can see, it is literally in the middle of nowhere, which is pretty awesome. If you Google it, you'll see that they don't even have a website, which is kind of the way that they like to run things. Yeah. They're all about just keeping it basic, really good burgers, and creating a fun environment for people to come eat in.
I'm excited to check this out, so why don't we say we go inside?
Yeah, let's go chow down.
All right. Once featured on the cover of Texas Monthly magazine, this laid-back joint is best known for their mountainous and mouth-watering homemade burgers. But what really sets this place apart has to be their motto, everybody is nobody, meaning no matter who you are, nobody's too good to get their own dream.
Tell us what makes this place so special that draws people all the way out of town to drive into the middle of nowhere to eat here.
Well, I mean, we don't have a lot of rules. I mean, we really don't. This is a place where you come, it's like being home. You know, you come in, you get what you want to drink out of the fridge and have a seat and food comes out to you, and we have live music, so, you know, it's just a different place.
With a beautiful full-size covered stage, this patio is a mecca for some of the best Texas bands around. But the real show begins in the kitchen, where 600 people try to tackle the El Jefe challenge, but only 40 have actually conquered it.
So give us the requirements. What do we need to do in order to beat this challenge? Because I'm really competitive.
Eat the patties first and save the carbs for the end, and then hold on for dear life.
Okay, our Hip High Challenge comes with 6 half-pound patties on a jalapeno cheddar bun, mustard, mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, pickle, and onion. It's 30 minutes once you get it to eat it with a full basket of fries, and you get 15 minutes afterwards just to make sure you keep it down. Best of luck to anyone who tries it.
I don't know what I just got myself into.
Sorry, Tom, I gotta undo the belt.
Oh my God!
Go! Whoa!
All right, so be honest, how do you really feel?
You know, not as good as I would have thought. I would have really loved to finish burger, but it wasn't gonna happen.
Woo-wee! How are you feeling?
You know, it was enjoyable, but I'm glad it's over.
Well, what better way to end the day than with some delicious food?
Some good company.
Yeah, well, until next time, remember you only live once, Texas.
Want to check out Alamo Springs Cafe for yourself? Call the number below to learn more. That's all we have time for here today on YOLO Texas. We will see you next time, but in the meantime, don't forget, it's a big state to explore with adventure just around the corner. So get out there, Texas. You only live once.
Drunk driving is among the leading causes of auto accident deaths in the U.S. More than 10,000 people were killed in drunk driving crashes in 2015 alone, an average of 1 death every 51 minutes. If you were hurt in a drunk driving accident, we can help. Thomas J. Henry has helped drunk driving accident victims for more than 25 years. Call now. Our attorneys are available for you 24/7, nights and weekends.
Only IHOP can take the latte flavors you love and put them in a pancake. New Latte Lovers Pancakes. Hot off the griddle and starting at just $4.99. There's espresso mocha cream topped with chocolate-covered espresso beans, salted caramel java with coffee-infused butter and drizzled with salted caramel, double vanilla layered with vanilla cream and finished with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. And everyone's favorite, pumpkin spice made with real pumpkin. Starting at just $4.99 for a limited time. Only at IHOP.